Hi, Cancer. Thank you so much for taking time out to tune into your mid month general energy April 2018 tarot update. So, why do we have the mid month update? Because although some things are set in stone, the whole entire future is not. So, why not get an update on what's going on for the rest of April? As you know, I already pulled your oracle card for the beginning of the month reading. So, I have pulled your same card and we'll go ahead and touch base on that. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to click subscribe. If anyone would like a private reading, psychicgenb@gmail.com. And I do go live about every other Saturday. So if you click on the bell, you'll know when I'm live. All right, Cancers. So we are using Raylene Felon, Messenger Oracle. And I love the messages that she wrote to go with her guidebook so much that I'm going to go ahead and read directly from the book again. Respect your boundaries. Others will not respect the emotional boundaries that you set within your relationship if you do not respect them yourself. Know yourself. Love yourself. If you do not accord yourself with the same care you desire from others, then you will not be shown care. If you do not honor your own truths and dreams, then nobody else will. Honor yourself by treating yourself with the same care and in the same manner that you wish others to treat you. That is some good advice. I'll tell you what. Okay, we are going to do these. In the highest vibration of love and light, please give me positive insight for our Cancers. What is it Cancer needs to know for the remaining of April 2018? What advice do you have for them? What information do you have to share with them? Okay, so I do not watch the video that I posted at the beginning of the month because I don't want it to influence what cards are being pulled today. So, I do feel some emotional challenges for you, Cancers. And remember, this is general energy, it will not resonate with everybody. I do feel some emotional challenges, I have to say, with friends or family or both. I do feel as though it's multiple people here. I I have to wonder if this hasn't been kind of a long time coming or something that's been going on for a while. Um, but I kind of I feel like, you know, you haven't, like our oracle card said, respected your boundaries with relationships. that you have been forged for a while. Um, I feel like very overwhelmed right now with this 3 and 5 of cups. And the 3 of cups is normally supposed to be about celebration, but about hanging out with your friends, bonding and all of that. But with the 5 here and the 6 reversed, I feel like, oh man, it feels rough. It's like it's not the same anymore. And then we have the 2 of swords and we have the 5 of pentacles. It doesn't feel the same anymore. It doesn't feel the same. Things just are so different. And, I have to wonder if you're just not, I have to wonder if you're not taking care of yourself here. If you aren't setting boundaries and goals for yourself, for that self respect here. That it's just not about your boundaries with other people, but it's about your boundaries with yourself, saying, I am going to get up at a specific time every day. I'm not going to mope around. I am going to take a shower. I am going to go to work. I am going to go get the car washed. I am going to go to the grocery store. I just kind of feel like you keep putting things off because of this emotional, I feel loss for some of you. It's just the 5 of cup energy is just pouring into the 3 of cup energy right now. So there's possible there were 3 of you or 3 of them plus you, and one of them is lost now, one of them's gone now, you're not speaking. Um, Things are just so different. Things are just not the way they should be, not the way they should be, not the way they should be. Oh, and you feel upside down. You feel like you've lost your partner in crime, like you've lost your it's blindsided. I feel like it's just out of nowhere. What happened? Why did this happen? It's rough. The feeling I have here, it's like my heart feels my heart feels broken here. It's like you're trying to reestablish how your life is going to be now moving forward, but you're not necessarily moving forward. It's like you're going through the motions. You know what you should be doing, but I feel like you don't even have the energy lately to put into doing it. You have such oh man, it's like, "Oh, okay, I gotta push your energy back a little bit." So, you are trying to move forward, and I think I'm really using that word rather loosely. Um, yeah, you're going through the motions, your day-to-day life, your day-to-day motions. You're just doing them because it's habit. You're doing the repetition of what you would normally do, kinda like when you drive home late at night and it's super foggy. Some of you don't know what it's like to drive in the fog at night, but it's just that habit. It's that habit of knowing, "Oh, I hit that bump in the road, so I'm gonna turn in about 200 feet." It's just this habit. You're just going through this repetition of doing things that you would normally do, going through these motions, but not really getting there quite yet. And I don't know that you will get there in February, because I do feel as though that this is a long, hard battle of emotions. Clarifier on the 5 of Pentacles. When things should be coming around. Okay. Okay, so we do have another 5 here. That's 3. So, in numerology, which no, I do not know a ton about. I just know a little bit about. Um, with numerology, 5 is about learning lessons. And it may not feel like a lesson, but it's a soul lesson. If your heart is broken right now, we have the Lovers came up as well. So for some of you, this could be the dissolution of a relationship, that isn't just a friendship, but family or marriage or, you know, just breaking up. But for others, I feel this great loss. Um, I feel death. I gotta push your energy back again. This is just like, it's breaking my heart, this reading. So while you feel as though that everything's out there on the table, everything is seen and heard, and there isn't really, I don't feel like a lot of surprises looming around waiting to pop their heads out of the darkness. Um, it's like you know what it is. It is what it is, and now you're going forward. A little bit. Not a lot, it's just a little bit, because I just feel like you just aren't taking care of yourself. You're wanting to hide in your little crab shell, and you think that's okay because it feels good and it feels safe to be staying inside of your house. But with the loss of one thing, something else is going to come. So, with the loss of a loved one, perhaps your relationship will grow with another loved one. With the loss of a friend, a new friend will emerge. Maybe even 2 new friends, 3 new friends. You'll start hanging out with different people and moving in different circles, and this will bring you new opportunities. But this end, and I know we're not saying anything specifically about end here, but I just feel it. It's like this end was some sort of life lesson, some sort of soul contract that was always meant to be. So I don't think you should be worrying about what if at all, or I have changed things? Could I have made things different? I don't feel like you should be burdening yourself with those sorrows and with that thought process at all. I feel like this is something that was completely out of your hands, and it was always going to be this way. So, hopefully that information will help you start moving forward. Things aren't going to change. They can't go back to the way that they used to, no matter how much you want them to. Um, Again, I do feel as though everything is out there. nothing hidden. You have, I would say, probably 98% of the facts. Um, so it's time to, unfortunately, as hard as it is, accept the reality of the situation. I mean, take however much time you need to process it. Just process it. Because I feel like for some of you, you're not actually processing it. This is rough, guys. This is rough. So don't hide it away in your shadow and decide not to look at it, decide not to observe it, and to just to, and decide to pretend it's not there, it's not real, because it's real, it's happened, and it sucks and it's terrible and it fucking sucks so bad. But I'm also drawn to the angel on this card. So for me, that would mean that if you did lose someone to death, they're watching over you now. If this is about a breakup of a friendship or a relationship, a romantic relationship, then trying to fix the mic here since I always have problems with the stupid thing. I don't think it's the mic though, I think it's the computer. Um I feel like whatever this is that you're trying to move past, that you do have spiritual guidance around you. And the love of spirit guides and your angels and your ancestors is around you and is trying to support you. You just need to open up and allow that support to come in from them because it's there. It's a spiritual support. Okay, remember, take what time you need to process this, but actually process it. And I know that's hard. I know this because I felt like I couldn't even talk, like I felt so sad. Just make sure you are working towards processing this loss in a healthy manner and doing what's right for you. Respecting yourself and respecting what you do need to get better and to heal from this. All right, Archangel Michael from Doreen Virtue. How can you assist our cancers for the remainder of April 2018, please? Okay, so with these cards comes a prayer. And I find this very interesting because I do feel like this card is for you. And it says you created the situation and you have the power to change it. I don't think I'm not feeling like it means this is your fault. What I'm feeling like it's saying that where you are now after the loss, you've created the situation on how you're dealing with the loss and how you're moving forward with the loss or how you're choosing just to be stagnant within the loss. Gosh, I feel like this is so personal. Like this is really like this message is really going to mean a lot to just a few individuals. And I'm okay if it doesn't resonate with everybody. I just feel like the few people that need to hear this will hear this. So remember, you've created this situation where you're stagnant within this loss, and only you can set the goals for yourself here to move forward. And you're not disrespecting somebody if you've lost them to death by moving forward. You are keeping their memory alive by moving forward. And that's what they would want of you. They would want you to continue to be the badass Cancer that you are and to remember their memory and to respect their memory. And if this is about loss of a relationship, a friendship, or a romantic relationship, your guides are saying, "You're a badass, move forward. Don't sit and wallow around in sorrow." All right? Get out of that little sorrow situation you've caused for yourself. Yes, you have the right to feel sad. And yes, you have the right to feel better. You have the right to be happy again. And it's possible because you can tell yourself it's possible. Because you just need to tell yourself you deserve it. I'm telling you, you deserve it. You deserve to continue to be happy. Loss does not mean you don't get to be happy anymore. We're seeing with all these fives here. Where are my fives? This is a life lesson. This loss is a lesson. And you had to experience it. You had to feel it, and it feels terrible. And it's okay for you to say, I'm going to move on out of feeling terrible. So here's the prayer from Michael, if you would like to use it. Thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will. Create peace and blessings for everyone involved. Wow, so I didn't read that before, but that was totally what I was getting from that message. You know, you guys have to just tap into that personal power and heal with the accordance to divine will. Try to hold it still so you can get a screenshot. You deserve that. And you know, not every day is going to be a good day when you're healing. You're going to have days where you're not going to be able to move forward. And that's when you can use this prayer or this chant or this, use it as an affirmation. Because to me, it feels very self empowering, like an affirmation would be. And don't ever feel guilty about moving forward after the loss of a loved one. You deserve to move forward and they deserve to see you happy. Okay? So, Cancer, this feels really rough. And I want to express my desires to see you be happy to you. And for anyone who's lost a loved one, I'd like to express my condolences. And I want you to know that your guides believe in you and I believe in you. And you can move forward. You can feel better and it's okay to do so. Love and light to you guys. I really do wish you the very best.